Some people ask me where the Apocalypse series Brad Stockman Adventures came from, and they really germinated in the 1990s when I worked in the numismatic industry. That's an industry that involves coins and paper, well, coins specifically. And we used to come across a lot of old coins, a lot of old paper money, and I used to wonder, what if? Where did those coins come from? Who held them? What part of the world they had seen while they did their travels? At the same time, we used to have a lot of, as you can imagine, a lot of risk involved. Did someone have them who was nefarious, who stole them, who robbed them? We used to have to keep a lot of government documentation and so on, and that's where the stories came from. With all the twists and turns in the Brad Stockman Adventures is that sometimes people call me names. Sometimes those people are family members. And so I've had a lot of different names: Jerkface, asshole, just some really rude names. And why did they call me that? Because those twists and turns shake them up, and I don't worry about it too much. It doesn't affect me too much, because then I know people are invested in the story, and if something happens to one of their favorite characters and they're upset for a moment or two, well, that means that they really cared about the characters. So that lends itself to a believable story. I guess when people look at these stories, sometimes they will think, well, is this my kind of story? Is it not my kind of story? And again, I'll give you some background. I used to own a bookstore, and I would have people come in all the time and say, well, I like this genre or that genre. The people like romance, they like historical, they like science fiction, and so on. Really, what does this fit into? Well, not everybody likes thrillers, but this is a thriller. Is it a psychological murder thriller? Nope. It's a thriller that takes you on an adventure across Canada and sometimes across the globe. And there's kidnapping involved, there's betrayal involved. Sometimes bad things happen to good people, sometimes bad things happen to bad people. But the bottom line is this is much more than that, at least it was for me. And when I got to the end of it, I realized this was about relationships. It was about truth-seeking for the characters. A lot of it was about fatherhood, and that was one of the things that surprised me at the end, because it was supposed to be about betrayal in it. So not surprised that I like that, but I am surprised that it went down that road. So I hope that you're pleasantly surprised.